head up.
Where's your speaker mode?
CC your head off the table.
You're doing mother tongue, right? This woman
You should make one thing like
Hey, head up. Okay, let us continue. Question 2 is exactly the same idea. I want to know what is this value of x that will make left and right the same. Okay, so I can also say write equivalent equation until the equation looks like what is x? X is this number. Meaning, Chloe, now you understand already, then you don't want to listen already. Okay. No. We write equivalent equation until we have x on one side, we put all the numbers on one side, then we know already x must be the same as this number, so that left will be the same as the right. So this time round, from x minus 9, how can I make it become x? I need to get rid of minus 9. So to get rid of minus 9, I need to plus 9. So that minus 9 plus 9 become 0. And here, Akshay. Because I plus 9, I must do the same thing on the other side. Minus 9 plus 9 will become 0. When they ask us to solve the equation, they are asking us what is this value of y that will make left and right the same. At first, I may not know what is y, but as long as I can write equivalent equation until I put y on one side, I put all the numbers on one side, then I will know y must be this number, so that left can be equals to the right. So y minus 2, I only want y, I don't want the minus 2. So I must plus 2 to cancel it away, it becomes 0. And because I add 2, right hand side, I must also add 2. So that left and right are still the same. So y will become negative 4 plus 2. So y must be negative 2. Okay, Alia, you fill Kaisara in with what we did. Who's Kaisara? Okay, can. So the entire idea of solving equation is to make your unknown on one side and put all the numbers on the other side. Then you will know already. This unknown must be this, so that the left can be the same as the right. Okay? For Daniel and Sarah, quick one. This time round, I have x minus 9 equals to 5. Same. I want to write equivalent equation until the unknown is on one side and all the numbers are on the other side. So from x minus 9 to become x, I want to get rid or remove of the minus 9. To remove the minus 9, I need to plus 9. Because minus 9 plus 9 will become 0. So that I can have x on one side. And when I have x on one side and all the numbers on the other side, I can know x is 14. This unknown here is 14. So that the left can be the same as the right. Okay, same. Minus 2, I must plus 2. Okay, then now, let us take a look at the difference between this and this. When I have t plus 16 equals to 0, I can make t, the plus 16, go away by subtracting 16. So this will definitely become 0. So this will definitely disappear. So my left hand side, this will definitely disappear, and actually this will definitely disappear, and I will definitely have a minus 16 because I purposely minus 16 one. Disappear. So, in another words, the plus 16 is like going over from left to right, and plus become minus. Okay, this term here from plus 16, it moves to the right hand side and become minus 16. And if the number here is minus 9, let us take a look straight away come here. The minus 9 will definitely disappear because I purposely choose plus 9 to cancel it away. So the minus 9 is like it moves to the right hand side and become plus 9. Minus will become plus because I purposely plus remove it. Similarly, minus 2 will become plus 2 on the right hand side. Okay? So, if you practice enough time, you can slowly, don't need to write this step. Okay? But you don't need to force yourself to cut down the step. You write this step, you will always get it correct. It is to remind yourself. But then if you are do enough questions until you can don't write that step, then you can say one step, but it's not necessary. Okay? So let us take a look at 2C. Z minus 11 equals to minus 7. I know I want to finally have Z on one side. So I know I want to remove minus 11. So I know I need to add 11. If Z minus 11 add 11, definitely I will be left with Z. Right hand side is still minus 7, no change, but I add 11. Okay? So this is the idea. Then I can save the step. I am purposely adding 11 to cancel this 11. Then I add 11 appears on the right hand side. Negative 7 plus 11, positive 4. Okay? D. R minus 18 equals to negative 26. I want to finally have R and put all the numbers on the other side. So from R minus 18 to R, I want to add 18 to cancel this minus 18. So when I add 18, my left hand side left with R because this will disappear when I add 18. But when I add 18, I must add 18 on both sides. Okay? Which is why it looks like minus 18 cross the equal sign become plus 18. But actually what is going on in my mind should be I add 18 to remove this. That's why I add 18 on both sides. Negative 26 plus 18, negative 8. Then okay, might as well. Let us go on to look at question 3 kind of question. 4x equals to 24. What this equation means is 4 multiplied by x must be the same as 24. So if we know our time table very well, 1 times 1 equals to 1, 1 times 2 equals to 2, 4 times something equals to 24, we can straight away deduce that x must be equals to 6. Okay? Because we know our timetable. Okay? But if the numbers are very difficult, we can also do systematically until we have 1x. Then we will know what is the value of x that will balance the equation. Okay? From 4x, how can I change 4x into 1x? If we just look at the left, how can I change 4x into 1x? Not 24 divided by 4. We are only looking at the left hand side. How can I change 4x to 1x? 4 minus? 4 minus x is 4 minus 4x. You only need to divide by 4. If I divide 4x by 4, I will have 1x. Okay? If I have 2 apples, I only want 1 apple. I must divide 2 apples by 2. Then each one will get 1 apple. So I have 4x. If I divide 4x by 4, I will end up with 1x. And for an equation, if I want to divide left hand side by 4, I can, as long as I also divide my right hand side by 4. That is the whole idea of equation. I do one thing on one side, I do the same thing on the other side. So from 4x, I only want 1x because I want to know x is what. So once I divide 4x by 4, I can get my x on my left hand side already. And as I divide left hand side by 4, I must also divide right hand side by 4. 24 divided by 4. So there is a systematic way of getting to what is this value. Okay? And the whole idea is to make your left hand side have just the x or just the unknown. One more. 3b. 9y equals to minus 18. I know my endpoint is y equals to a number. How can I change 9y to y? Just looking at the left hand side, instead of 9y, I want y. Means I want to divide 9y by 9. because I want to divide 9y by 9, I must also divide the right hand side by the same amount. So that left and right are still the same. So minus 18 divided by 9, minus 2. Okay? So skip 1, go to B. Minus 12t equals to negative 72. Solving this equation means I want to know what is this value of t. To know the value of t, I can write equivalent equation until t is on one side, all the numbers are on one side, all the other numbers are on one side. Then t must be this number. So to get negative 12t to become t, I need to divide by whatever number that is here. So I must divide by minus 12. So that minus 12 divided by minus 12 becomes 1. Then I want only 1. And because I want to divide by minus 12, my minus 72 must divide by the same amount. Positive 6. Okay? That's why I tell you already. Equation, simplest topic, just plus, minus, multiplication and divide. And you get your answer. Okay, might as well. 4a. A over 11 equals to 7. Endpoint. What is A? How to make left hand side? A divided by 11. How to make A divided by 11 equals to A? I need to, just looking at the left hand side, I need to multiply 11. So that 11 cancel become 1. Okay? So A over 11, I must multiply 11. So that become only A. And because I want to multiply 11, my 7 must multiply 11. So A equals to 77. Okay? One more. 1 over 15b equals to negative 4. I want only b. To remove b divided by 15, I need to multiply.